Ooh, it's cooling me off. I'm getting a little wind going. All right, so the mode of vibration, right? When I go slow, I have a low mode. The most traditional forms of bull roarers are flat pieces of wood where the edges have been slightly sharpened. I think the most famous culture that uses these is the Aboriginal culture in Australia. They are used for maintaining sacred space. That's their traditional use. One.
My name is David Samus, and I'm a teaching artist with Thingamajigs in Oakland. And we teach math, science, and acoustics through instrument inventing.
If I go faster, I get a higher mode of vibration, right? So instead of it being like wop, 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 we start getting wop, 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 right? So the faster I go, the higher the mode of vibration. What's the pitch going to do?
Thingamajigs originally started as a music festival. My colleague and I were interested in writing music using made and found objects and alternate tuning systems. And the idea of Thingamajigs is something that doesn't have a name for it, right? We like, oh, hand me that Thingamajig. And I call it a squonker because it kind of squonks. I want them to really take away that spirit of innovation, to look at an object and perhaps it's built for one specific purpose, but to always say, what else can this object do? And I think if they have that, no matter what industry they go into, whether it's tech or science, they're going to have these as lifelong learning skills.
Money. Money is what?
Money is probably the worst thing I was ever created.
The worst thing.
For me to teach music, instrument inventing in the abstract without explaining to them, hey, this is what I do for a living, and here's some opportunities in the field. You can be a sound engineer, you can be a composer, you can be a gigging musician, you can manage a venue, you can book gigs for other artists.
Show of hands, who here has written an invoice? Oh, great. We get to do it all together for the first time. Okay.
When I give them math problems that are related to how they hear or how they feel when they hear, my sense is that those things function on a different level for them, that they really absorb those answers in a different way than they would if I was just teaching, let's say, pure mathematics on the chalkboard.
You can hear the difference, right? What would anybody say is the difference between A and B?
The frequency of the smaller one's higher.
Yeah, the frequency of the smaller comb is higher. Yeah, it sounds like a higher frequency. So this is an invention of a man named Comna. He created this just thinking about everyday life, the kinds of sounds you can make by rubbing his comb on things.
So this is a sketchbox. We just use whatever we find lying around, like these dowels. I wouldn't have imagined we can use make sound with it. We can just make anything, and it just helps me open my mind to new things.
I don't know, I just like making my own kind of thing.
This is the inaugural performance for Beans in sound engineering. Are you guys ready? Yeah, let's go. And
I hope the kids walking out of this room this week remember that they had fun, and they remember that they can be experimental, they can try new things, that failure in instrument inventing is part of the process. It's not a place to stop. It's a place to stop and think and retool what you're doing. And I hope that they just left with a sense in their bodies of what it's like to play music instead of work at music.
sweet, you guys. That was fantastic.